Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Pits of Metal Chaos. This is your host Dave. I got special guests, two vocalists from the three Tremors, Harry the Tyrant Conklin and Sean Hell Destroyer Peck. What's up, guys?
What up?
So the album came out today in North America, man. So you guys excited or what?
Harry, tell him.
Yeah, man, you gotta buy it. It's addictive. It's everything a man wants in one package. All 12 songs.
Nice.
No.
Yeah. What Harry said. It's out today. It's been out for like a month in Europe, and it's literally sold out already. I think Amazon has a couple vinyls left, but we just had to do an emergency. I've been on the phone all day with the manufacturers and the distributors, and we vastly underestimated the demand for this, which is cool in this day and age of, people buying stuff and digital downloads. So we are repressing everything because it's flying up. This isn't just some story. This is actually the truth, which is really refreshing. Most people have problems, moving product like this, and really, after all the efforts that we put into making this, to see that it's selling so good, man, really makes you feel good.
How the reviews been so far, man?
Well, we talked about this earlier. Well, we just got
great, like 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 4 out of, it's crazy.
Did you, we just had a real good one from Brave Words and Bloody Knuckles today that said it's early, but for sure this is going to be one of the top albums of 2019. But like I was saying earlier, it is a polarizing record. People really love it, but there are some people that are, for some reason, just wanting to hate on this thing, which is pretty entertaining, man. Some people are going out of their way to say that it's too exhausting or they can't handle it. And Harry and I grew up on metal where it was fire, lasers, giant monsters running around the stage, and there was no such thing as too much in heavy metal. So this album has kind of exposed just how many, like I said, pussies are left in the metal world out there, unfortunately.
So now, how did
Yeah, it's pretty aggressive, but man, there's some cool prodding songs on it too. Like Path of Adgar has got a good groove to it. Fly or Die's got a killer groove to it. It's just not like a Speed Demon album all the way through. There's a lot of up and down. This album is really an epic metalhead fan album. If you're a fan of any type of metal, whether it's power metal, whether it's just standard heavy metal, whether it's even death metal and stuff, there's a lot of characteristics. There's blast beats in some of these songs, like Invaders has blast beats in it. It's crazy. There's just about a smorgasbord of anything a metalhead would want is piled into this album. And what's really cool is you can distinguish all three voices in every song. It's highly distinguishable to find out who's singing what part, and we all mesh quite well together. And it's really cool, man, to see that we're getting such great response off this album, and it's already sold out. The first pressing is really great.
So how did the concept come about to form the Three Tremors, man?
Well, I had an idea because, Halford and Dickinson never ended up doing it. They never completed it's like an unfulfilled heavy metal prophecy. It was an urban legend. And so I was just sitting there one day like, oh man, they're never going to do it. I think I should probably do it. And I met Harry out at a festival in Germany, and I kind of was already, working on the idea. I knew I wanted, the Ripper there, and I was trying to figure out who would be best to be, the other guy. And I was hanging out with Harry, and seeing Harry sing at the same festival when I was playing. The dude, Harry, I'm gonna stroke his ego a little bit, but like Harry is one of the greatest vocalists like in any music genre that there is. I mean, he's just like it's. I always say in the interviews, it's irritating how good he is. Because I'm like up there, you know, struggling as hard as I can just to keep up with the two guys, and Harry's just like it's effortless for him. So when I ran the idea by him, he was, you know, like, "Hey man, that sounds cool, yeah." And then as we got into the writing of it, you know, like a year later, I called him back. I go, "Hey man, you know, are you still into this idea? We're getting serious about it now." And he said yes. And before that, I had asked Tim, you know, if he would be into it, and Tim was into it because we were going to make an all original record. And so once we had the lineup done, you know, it's like, oh shit, this is serious now. We got to concentrate on making great songs.
Now, you guys made a video for the Wrath of Asgard. How long did it take to shoot that video?
That was just filmed from a couple of days of shows. And we did, you know, the best footage of a couple of days of shows. And believe it or not, those shows were like one of the first 5 or 7 shows of the whole tour the first time we were out. So we were still fresh out of the gate when we filmed the footage for that. So that was that's kind of cool to see how well we worked together on stage and how, you know, explosive this package is from just, you know, a long time ago. And now that we've got, you know, our stage moves and everything pretty much together, and we've got a few shows under our belt, this beast is rolling along quite smoothly now. So.
Yeah, that was all live footage. There's some fan footage that we took. There was footage from my cell phone, and the guy we just filmed another video with, local guy in San Diego, Rich Barville. He did a really cool job. It came out way better than we expected. Man, we're like, oh man, this is. It's always nice when they exceed your expectations when you hire someone to do a job, and very cool.
So now you guys did 5 shows so far for the tour. You did Seattle, then Denver, then San Diego, then Santa Ana, and West Hollywood. How'd those 5 shows go, man?
Yeah, it was sold out. There was a high attendance at Brick by Brick. There was a high attendance at Santa Ana. The show at Whiskey A Go Go was a great show, powerful show there. So yeah, attendance has been, you know, positive 100%. Some people never even heard these songs, and by the end of the set, when we played every song off the album, they're just like, "That's amazing." So that's really good.
Then live, you guys do one song from each of your own material, right?
Yeah, you know, from our era, you know, I'll do something from Jag, and Sean will do something from Cage, and then Tim will do something from, you know, his Judas Priest Jugulator. So, and then we also do occasional, like, you know, we might throw another cover in that everybody agrees on that's, you know, one of the songs that we grew up. So I don't want to give the song away, but you know, it's a song that we all three agreed on that it would be a powerful song that we all really liked when we were, you know, in our growing up and getting influences and stuff. So we throw that in also.
Now, what were you going to say, Sean, about the shows? Oh man, it's just the cool thing about it is it's a unique thing. It's a gimmick, but it's an actual musical thing. It's not like we're wearing McDonald's suits and dressing up as Ronald McDonald and singing Black Sabbath songs just so we can get people to come out to the shows. It's it's 3 singers all intertwining on a extreme super-powered American metal vibe, and I don't think it's really been done like this before. I mean, the Pumpkins United is awesome. You know, they're singing all their history of their classic songs, but those songs weren't designed for 3 singers to sing at the same time. These songs were designed that way, and the reaction, even some of the most gnarly metalheads that have been to 1,000 shows. It's just like, you know, I just got a couple texts today that, you know, they're like, that was one of the best metal shows I've ever been to in my life. And we only got 20 shows under our belt. We're still like making this thing. It's getting a little better and better as it goes along, and to have these kind of reactions this early, I mean, the sky is really the limit for this thing. It's a unique, like, super powerful metal performance.
So now March 1st, you guys continue to tour New York, right?
Right. Yeah, and the East Coast, they have no idea what's coming. It's like it's going to be like a fireball from hell. They're just going to be astonished.
I love it.
Then March 7th and 8th, you guys will be out my way up at the Racine, Wisconsin Route 20 Outhouse, and then March 8th at the Forge in Joliet, Illinois.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to all the shows, but we've got a lot of friends in Chicago, so the Joliet one will be special. Our friends in Sacred Dawn are playing there. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I've been reaching out to, you know, all of the opening bands along the way, and, you know, which no one ever does for a national act. I've been like, hey, man, you know, we're looking forward to seeing you guys. We're not just going to sit in our hotel rooms. You know, we're going to be checking you guys out, and really looking forward to the show. So trying to build some camaraderie with the other acts that are playing, that are bringing all their friends and stuff, and everyone seems really pumped and really motivated for this, like it's a big deal, and it's becoming a big deal. I mean, we just found out news that on Monday, Billboard is going to be releasing our music video, and like that never happens for a metal band like us. Like Billboard magazine putting out our music video, that's like something that absolutely never happens. So there's been a real big groundswell as this has been going along, and you know, just you can tell the stuff sold out. It's, you know, Billboard magazine. There's just every day there's some new press outlet wanting to talk to us. So it's cool, man. And this is all about old school heavy metal from like back in the day with the, you know, the 2019 vibe on it. And so, you know, all the stuff that attracted us to being into it early on and in my life before I was even a singer is fully, we're bringing it all back. It's like a heavy metal revival, and people are embracing it. I love it.
And then your backup band is all the Cage members, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're super talented.
Yeah, I got to see Casey and Sean one time when they did the Hellstar tour.
Yeah, they're road warriors, man. Those dudes are just, you know, the lineup we have is fantastic. Those guys look great on stage. They play great, and it's fun to be around. We're a freaking like a gang, man. It's like we're a gang of bros, and so it makes it a lot of fun to be on tour together.
So now you guys had one lyric. You got a lyric video out for Invaders from the Sky. What is Invaders from the Sky about? Is that like aliens?
Well, yeah. It's about an alien invasion. I hadn't written a song about that yet, so we needed an alien invasion song.
That's right.
Now, for all the songs on the album, who
I sent it to me, I was just like, oh yeah, I was so stoked on it because it's giant freaking energy beams blowing up these and stuff, and the song is such a power thrash vibe. It really shocked a lot of people. We probably shouldn't have put that one out first. We probably should have put Wrath of Asgard out first, because some people were just like, oh my god, it's too much. I mean, people they tripped out on it, but the diehard metalheads, you know, thought it was just amazing. That was supposed to be like the over the top song, and we might have come at people a little too hard because some people couldn't handle it. You know, and then we also have a lyric video for When the Last Screen Fades, which is one of my favorites.
now
Yeah, now we just completed filming for the Flyer Guy video. So that'll be coming out pretty soon too. So.
Yeah.
Now, who wrote all the lyrics for the album?
I wrote all the lyrics just because it was probably going to be easier that way. This was a major undertaking, and so we wanted to make it as easy as possible for Harry and Tim just to be able to get it done. And moving forward, I'm sure we're going to share it more in the writing of the next record. And but for now, I just wanted to be able to hand it to them so they could concentrate on singing. And I'm pretty good at writing lyrics, but so is Harry and Tim. So that's just to make it easier on the guys. That's how we did it this time.
Who wrote all the music?
Well, the Cage guy, me and Dave Garcia and Casey pretty much put all the songs together. But Harry and Tim definitely, when they laid down their vocals, they had their own little, nuances and stuff, which really added a lot to the final product. I mean, they had a lot of ideas that were killer that they threw in there that we added that really made it more of a, even though we wrote the music and lyrics and stuff, made it more, more collaborative vibe. So definitely helped it come out good by having their little spin on stuff.
Where was the album recorded at?
The album was recorded...
Basically recorded at our own home studios, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, they all, Harry and Tim did their vocals at their house, and then I worked with Dave at his, what he likes to call Hell Scream Studios here in San Diego. He did a real good job on the mix. It was, we're not professional studio record producers, but, he was able to make this one sound pretty good. So we feel pretty fortunate. Dave worked his ass off on the record.
No, so you guys engineered and produced the album.
Yeah, mastered it, everything.
All in house. Yeah, and it sounds phenomenal.
So how long did the total for the recording process? How long did the total take for that?
It took a long time, man.
When you say about 18 months or so.
Well, the recording process didn't take that long, but we were working on these songs like literally 5 years ago, So I had been recording it over my scratch tracks over a long period of time. But it was only, probably like 18 months once Tim and Harry started getting their stuff together.
And now on the tour, you guys are playing the album in its entirety, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all 12 songs are in the set.
So your set, how long's the set? About roughly how long?
Hour and a half.
That's awesome, man.
90 minutes.
Hour and a half of thundering vocals.
Other songs, we got one song each that we do, so that adds a few more minutes. And then we got, talking in between, and you got to let the crowd, freak out for a second, so that takes a little bit of time. And, roughly comes out to be about an hour and 45. I think we pushed it closer to 2 hours, sometimes when we feel really good and the crowd's really great, we'll add an extra song, an extra cover in there or something like that, but roughly about 90 minutes.
Man, it's fucking awesome, man. The hour and a half of thunderous, gods of metal vocals, man.
Yeah, that's what you get.
It's cool, man.
It's insane, man. I mean, we're pretty intense singers all by ourselves, but for some reason, when we get up there, just the gel that we have together, and how well we fit, and how our parts go in and out of each other. Nobody's ever stepping on each other's feet. We're all sharing the spotlight equally, and the fans really just chew that up.
Yeah, I haven't seen Sean sing live in years. I've seen Cage at the first, remember the Ragnarok or Metal Apocalypse, Sean?
Of course.
That's the only time I've ever seen you guys, man. Then Harry, I've seen plenty of time with the Jag Panzer. Last time I saw Harry was last time I saw you was at Ragnarok or Metal Apocalypse too, Harry, when you guys played there.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think I wore a business suit at that gig on stage for the first time in my life. Probably the last time in my life, too.
I have that whole set on video from Ragnarok for the Jag Panzer.
Damn.
Yeah, I was up in the balcony videotaping. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So how
Yeah, you don't want to miss this live performance of the Three Tremors, man. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's a true spectacle. From what you hear and what you see is just amazing. All the musicianship is top notch all the way across, and the songs are beautifully put together in the set to where the set really flows. It has great flow to it, and it's highly energetic, and it's just go the whole time, and it turns everybody's heads around. I mean, you might be skeptical when you first start out about thinking about Three Tremors, but once you've heard the album and then you think, how in the hell are they going to do this live? Oh yeah, we pull it off, and it's an amazing experience. I just sent him a text.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, I'm sure it's even better live than on the album.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. The album's great, though.
Now, even though this album just came out, are you already have songs written for a new album already?
No, we have a lot of leftover stuff, though. We do have a lot of leftover material, though. It was really good. So it won't take us 5 years to write the next one.
So how many songs did you have to pick and choose 12 songs out of, Sean?
There's a lot of pieces that were left on the table. We actually had it. We stopped. We had 11, and then the song, The Three Tremors, the title track was some really cool riffs, and I'm like, man, we got to put, these are too good. We got to use these. So we added one more. Then we were going to have some bonus tracks with it, and we ended up just putting them all on the record because we couldn't decide which one was going to be the bonus track. And so we just said, the hell with it. Let's just give everyone all 12 tracks, and so that's what we did. There are 2 instrumental bonus tracks on the vinyl that just were some pieces that Dave, some really cool instrumental pieces that Dave had, and we're like, you know what, let's just throw them on there so people can check them out. And so there's a little extra something for the people to get the vinyl.
Awesome. Yeah, I still collect vinyl. Yeah. I still collect vinyl, so I'll probably pick up the vinyl, man.
Well, you can order one right now on Amazon because I think they have 9 left in the warehouse, and it actually would be really cool to show that it was sold out on the first day on Amazon. But I know the warehouse and everything sold out, so we just had to order another 500.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's good news. It's good news that people are embracing this old school stuff. And we're looking forward to just continuing the onslaught. And we've got a lot of touring opportunities that we're just waiting to get everyone's schedules lined up so we can start booking some additional stuff.
So how's the feedback in Europe?
It's been really good. Like I said, there are some people that we are stepping on toes a little bit with this because it was Dickinson and Halford. They're supposedly their idea back in the day, but there's some people that just want to go out of their way to hate on it. It's pretty ridiculous the level that they're going after it. But most people, our target audience is thinks it's fantastic, and so the proof is in the pudding. We play these songs live to people that have never heard them before, and they're just rocking out. So the critics don't need to tell me anything. I know how good these songs are because I've seen how people react to them. in 23 shows now. So Critic can trash it all they want. When they come to the show and see people freaking out, then they can like, well, I guess I was wrong.
So you guys, you guys have plans to do a European tour?
We're going to do another one. Yeah, hit some areas we didn't hit before.
Now the album came out in Europe first.
Yeah.
Last month.
So how the European critics treating you guys?
Well, I mean, like
same way, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 8, 5 out of 5.
Right, there were some haters though. Like I said, it's polarizing, man. It's like
a couple of them,
people,
a little fanzine type things, but usually all the major magazines give us a great review.
Yeah, but it's been really interesting to see these people that want to try and trash it, that say it's too much and they're exhausted by it. It kind of makes me feel good that we made an album that was too much for some people. I mean, that was kind of the point of this.
Now, have you guys got like messages from fans in Europe want to see you come out there?
They want more. Yeah, we already did 17 shows out there in October.
So, what parts did you not hit that you would like to hit?
Harry, what do you think?
France. We didn't do very much in Belgium, Holland. Love to go back to Switzerland. Had great response there. Tel Aviv, we just played one show there. Great to go back there again. Even if we had to do the same route, it'd be awesome because there was a lot of people that word of mouth, I'm sure, will amplify the shows, and there'll be even more people at the shows. Because like I said, man, we expected our product to be out, and something held up with the manufacturers, and we couldn't get it out on time. So we ended up just doing that tour without anybody knowing what the songs were about or anything. A lot of people that haven't even heard of the Three Tremors, they just, their friends bought them a ticket, so they said, yeah, we'll go. And by the end of the show, they were just like, oh my God, this is amazing. I can't wait until your product comes out. And please come back again, please come back again. So it'd be great for us to come back and just hit the same places again. I'd have no problem with that at all.
I'd like to do some, we need to do some Eastern Bloc stuff too. We did Bulgaria, but we could, Czech Republic and Poland. We're getting requests all over the place. And then, we've got plans already for South America and Australia and Japan too. So we're just trying to work out everybody's schedule, and then there's going to be a lot more dates announced.
I'm sure you guys get a lot of fans at your show that are just big fans of Jag Panzer, Judas Priest, Cage, all that good stuff.
It helps. We've got a lot of
Beyond Fear fans, Satan's Host fans, Titan Force fans. I mean, there's just all kinds of fans that come out to the shows and just wondering what it's about.
Now, Harry, you sing in two bands. Are you Jag Panzer and Satan's Host? And then now three bands. Not three bands now.
Yeah. Titan Force is more of like a progressive rock, but yeah, I've put out a couple albums with those guys and known those guys equally as long as way back in the early days of Jag Panzer. So, and back when Ample Destruction was released, just a few years later, I released Metal from Hell with Satan's Host. So we've all had, all three of those bands, we've had like a 30-year-long, camaraderie going on. So, yeah, it's been a long time going with all three of those bands.
Then, Sean, you're doing 5 bands now, right?
I'm losing count.
I know.
Am I in 5 bands?
Sherman, yep.
And Cage, Death Dealer, Denner Sherman, Warrior, and the 3 Tremors. That's all I can find right now.
Well, Warrior's not really happening. I mean, I just did that. People actually, want some more Warrior, but I don't know that those guys have it in them to do anymore. I am going to be doing some guest vocals at a festival with a band called Tyrant just because their singer can't make it, and I got to go out there anyway. So I'm not joining the band at all, but I'm going to go out there and do a festival with them because they need a guy. But yeah, so I would say 4 bands for me.
Yeah, you got a pretty busy metal schedule, man.
Good, man. You know, you should talk to Ripper. Ripper's singing, and Ripper's got like 100 different albums coming out. I don't think he's in a bunch of bands, but this is what's cool is this is becoming like one of his main bands now. This is a band, not a project, and that's why we're so confident, you know, that we're going to do another record and, you know, do a bunch of touring. So it's cool that, you know, both Harry and Tim really loved the material. You know, we sent them the song. I was like, man, I hope they like this stuff, and both of them were digging it. So that helps, you know, that they're enjoying the music and they've embraced it as their own. And the sky's the limit, dude. This is the real shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. So the song Wrath of Asgard, what is that song about?
You know, everyone was yeah. Everyone was making Viking songs.
Fields and Viking ships, you know, and kind of like that era of metal. Thor and all the gods of Asgard, you know, so
the Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing Viking songs, so we figured we needed one too. I mean, so we threw our hat in the ring for the Viking song. And that's one of the most popular songs that we play. That people really gravitate that because it's got such a good riff. That main riff is just golden.
All right, you guys want to take a quick break and spin that song now?
Sure, let's do it.
All right.
thunder and lightning will bring down the wrath. The wrath of Asgard. With their shoulders roaring down. The wrath of Asgard. We kill until no one is left. We're
Alright, we're live back on the air. You just listened to The Wrath of Asgard. Hope everyone enjoyed that song. Back with Sean Peck and Harry Conklin from the Three Tremors. So guys, do you have anything else you want to add to this? Anything else you haven't talked about?
Yeah. Come out March 1st at the Poughkeepsie, New York at the Loft. Catch us there, man. Our first show of the second leg of the tour, man. It's going to be awesome.
Actually, that got moved. That's not at the Loft anymore. That's at the Chance Theater. That got moved to the big room. So tickets must be selling good.
Cool. That's even better yet.
Yeah. So albums out now in the United States. Get it on Amazon. Get it on iTunes. And we appreciate the support of everybody. Come out and see us. This isn't just another band. This is something really special, and you'll understand why when you get out there and see us. Harry and I would love to have you. And we come out and hang with everybody after the show, too. So come
oh, yeah. Not for just 5 or 10 minutes, man, for like hours. So we'll sign anything and everything that you got. So.
All right. Thanks for having us on the air. Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. And I'm gonna finish off the show when we're with Invaders from the Sky. So,
oh, yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, you guys take care, man. We'll see you when you guys come out here.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye.